In this video, I'll show the way I mine out the ruby coords I use while optimizing it for ether warping. If you don't have ether transmission, I recommend you wear mineral armor and mine between the veins as fast as possible without placing any blocks, as it'll be faster than what I do here. I start by using /warp nucleus twice. I'm doing this for my island and not from the dwarven mines, so I can keep my skymaw buff. Next, I move to the mithril deposit's magma fields entrance and teleport high to lose my absorption hearts. Obviously you don't need to do this, but I do because it looks better. I'll go left and follow the path until it reaches the actual magma fields. When I reach the block I'm standing on, I'll mine out the lowest 2 normal hardstone blocks and start tunneling. I take some hardstone out of my sack here to cover the entrance, that way if anyone walks by they won't investigate the hole in the wall. I also make sure 2 layers are covered in case someone accidentally mines this wall somehow. Then I'll simply make my way to the start. Before I start, I mine into this wall to expose some topaz that I'll likely mine later and make sure to cover the entrance. I mine down towards vein 2, making sure the floor is 1 block below the lowest ruby. I'll mine towards vein 3 and make sure my right side has a lot of space, as if you don't do this, you might have to move before ether warping. I mine up towards vein 4 and make sure there's 1 block of air between the ruby and floor, extending it with hardstone and mining out space so I can ether warp to it from vein 3. I keep to the right as I mine towards vein 5, as that seems to be the side I ether warp from when I'm at vein 4. I'll also clear out more space between the veins in case I need it. I mine down towards vein 6, and as long as you can see the floor from the back of vein 5, it's fine. When I mine to vein 7, I make sure the topaz is exposed, as that's why I ether warp to from vein 6. When I'm going to vein 9, I make sure the topaz on the right and behind the vein is exposed, and I make sure the floor is 1 block above bedrock. Notice how I mine very steep to make it easier to ether warp from 8 to 9. I'll mine out a 3 block wide path to vein 10, exposing the topaz veins on the sides of the path and behind the ruby vein, also making sure to raise the roof a bit. I'm on 1 block up to get to vein 11. I'll mine out a chunk here to make sure I can easily ether warp to vein 12, also extending the floor. For the floor, I make so only 1 block of the back of vein 12 is exposed. I like doing this as going to vein 13 is easier this way. I also expose the topaz around this vein for later. I tunnel right here to vein 13, and I mine one block up when I reach it, so that I can easily Etherwarp only once from vein 12 to 13. Note that there should be one block of air between vein 13 and the floor. At vein 14, I make sure the topaz on the right is fully exposed. I mine towards vein 15 at the two rightmost coal blocks. I also extend the floor from this left topaz block so I can Etherwarp to it. I have to clear out a lot of the roof for this, but it makes Etherwarping really easy. I don't completely mine out the wall at vein 16 as there's some ruby blocks that are high up, so instead I sort of make a staircase so I can Etherwarp up there. I'll make sure all the topaz is exposed and then move diagonally towards vein 17, once again making sure there's enough room for Etherwarping. I mine one block up towards veins 18 and 19, and there's about 3 veins of topaz that I also make sure to expose here. At vein 19, there's a few blocks of ruby that are high up, so I make sure there's some blocks to Etherwarp up there later. When I move towards vein 20, I tunnel in a 2x2 area, making sure the first exposed ruby block is at head level and on the left side. I also make sure the topaz is exposed. I didn't do it here, but you should leave at least one block to Etherwarp up to at the back of the ruby vein so you can mine the whole thing. I continue forwards, turning slightly left when I see the topaz. I also expose the ruby on the left because I use it as a backup vein. If too many of the veins don't respawn, I'll mine it to stall for the other ones. I don't mine down when moving to vein 21 as there's no point. It doesn't really matter what you do for vein 22, I went down here so that the block where the waypoint is located is one block above the floor. Again, it doesn't really matter how you get to vein 23, just make sure you go up a couple of blocks and also leave some blocks to Etherwarp to at the back of it so you can mine the whole thing. I'll mine down towards the ground level the first vein is on, and I'll make it really steep so that I can easily Etherwarp from the end of vein 23 directly to vein 1, and you can see me testing it in the clip. There's an exception to this Etherwarp route. If veins 21 through 23 all don't respawn, I usually dig straight down near the topaz near vein 21, and this allows me to quickly go from vein 20 to vein 1 and not waste time on dead veins. Thanks for watching the guide. I'll play an example lap of this route in case you want to see how I Etherwarp.
taking nothing but wins. Bitch, I just caught me a Benz. Next I'm gon' call me a Porsche. I turn the beat to a course. Bitch, I'm all over from Como to London, LA to New York. You versus me, that's a joke. I keep it real, you a host. Shorty gon' roll up my dope. Pop out my car full of smoke. Act like you feel me, but little boy, you broke. Yeah, pull up on you in the Aston. Hit the blunt and flick the ashes. Keep a Tommy duffel bag with hundreds in it. Polo pony horses in my engine vision. Shift ahead and switch it, yeah. Ain't nobody flies us. Smoke all day and they get high as us. Yeah, I take the weed and I grind it up. Yeah, I stepped in the spot looking fly as fuck. Yeah, in my old school Vans with my socks pulled up. Girls gon' flock when the click show up. Champagne pop, got the weed rolled up. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Big Benz and the hot top chucks. Bow downtown, let the team blow up. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. High school Vans with my socks pulled up. Socks pulled up. Yeah, high school Vans with my socks pulled up. With my socks pulled up. With my socks, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. With my socks pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah, yeah. All I run designer shit, chillin' with the finest bitch. We just getting high and shit. Hey, shawty got me back to my rock star ways. Blowing on the path, feeling all so paid. Now I'ma do the dash and dip, yeah. Keep the marijuana lit. Now I got the diamond wrist. Every night I'm in paradise. XL white tee and a pair of Nikes. Ocean spray, I got the juice. Switching laser, drop the roof. Nowadays I got a bag with money in it. Seem to me that all the kids is fucking with us. You ain't fucking with us. Nah, ain't nobody flies us. In a two-door Porsche, come ride with us. Yeah, I take the weed and I light it up. Yeah, I stepped in the spot looking fly as fuck. In my old school Vans with my socks pulled up. Girls gon' flock when the click show up. Champagne pop, got the weed rolled up. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Big Benz and the hot top chucks. Bow downtown, let the team blow up. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Old school Vans with my socks pulled up. My socks pulled up. Yeah. Old school Vans with my socks pulled up. With my socks pulled up. With my socks, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. With my socks pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah. Old school Vans with my socks pulled up. With my socks pulled up. With my socks, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah. With my socks pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah. All I run designer shit, chillin' with the finest bitch. We just getting high and shit. Hey, shawty got me back to my rock star ways. Blowing on the path, feeling all so paid. Now I'ma do the dash and dip, yeah. Keep the marijuana lit. Now I got the diamond wrist. Every night I'm in paradise. XL white tee and a pair of Nikes. Ocean spray, I got the juice. Switching laser, drop the roof. Nowadays I got a bag with money in it. Seem to me that all the kids is fucking with us. You ain't fucking with us. Nah, ain't nobody flies us. In a two-door Porsche, come ride with us. Yeah, I take the weed and I light it up. Yeah, I stepped in the spot looking fly as fuck. In my old school Vans with my socks pulled up. Girls gon' flock when the click show up. Champagne pop, got the weed rolled up. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Big Benz and the hot top chucks. Bow downtown, let the team blow up. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Step in the spot, all eyes on us. Old school Vans with my socks pulled up. My socks pulled up. Yeah. Old school Vans with my socks pulled up. With my socks pulled up. With my socks, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. With my socks pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah, pulled up, oh yeah, yeah.